Here's a quick breakdown video of an effects chain I used in a recent clip I posted to work on practicing some punchy tonal explosions that have minimum noise and some dry tails. Here's the clip in case you missed it. So now let's dive into the processing. To show before and after, I just dropped some library explosions so you can hear what they sound like without processing whatsoever. So in isolation, they sound like great explosions, but in the context of a busy mix like the clip I just showed, they would drown out everything else that's going on. First up is RX7 voice denoise. I picked up this tip from Barney Orem. It's a handy way of reducing broadband pink or white noise type of elements and explosions, so that when you stack those layers, they don't compound and drown out your details. Here's the before and after. Next is RX7 de-reverb. James Denham put me onto this neat tactic for tightening up those airy tails. The actual amount of reduction is following the envelope of the sound, so that when the sound is louder, there's less processing, and then as the volume decays, this reduces the tail. On this next one, I've made some tweaks to an Alex Barnhart classic of converging notch filters to add some interesting movement back in since we've sucked some of the life out of the sound. Disperser is adding some tonality to the sound so it pokes through. Like earlier, the frequency parameter is following the envelope of the sound so that the resonance is changing with the sound's movement. This low-pass filter is also following the sound's envelope and is here to help mitigate the noise in the tail by closing out the high frequencies as the sound gets quieter. Oxford Inflator is next, and it's just here to bring back some of that lost presence by pumping up the volume. This penultimate plugin is just a basic transient shaper that is re-emphasizing some of that punch we might have lost during this processing. Last but not least is K-Clip, which is acting as both a limiter and a saturator. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Try out this chain on some random sound effects. Doesn't have to be explosions. And, send me what you come up with. I'm curious to see how y'all use it.